getting excited.
Stuff. Alex, welcome to the UKBC this year. How was it on stage for you?
I felt pretty comfortable when I got up there. I was already prepared. This year I felt like I was underprepared, but yeah, no, it was all right. It was good.
So 3 words to describe your performance. What would those 3 words be?
Stressful. Yeah, I suppose exciting and fun are the other 2.
That's an important one, I think, isn't it?
I think it's key. You know, we wouldn't do this if we didn't enjoy it. For me, it's been a challenge sort of building up to this point, really. I've relearned how to make coffee again, which has been exciting, and I love educating myself, and that is the reason why I'm here in the competitions. It is further my education of coffee, because technology is changing all the time. Coffee blends and single origins are different all the time, and it's just nice to see fellow competitors who are as excited about it as I am. So.
It's good peer networking and community spirit, really, isn't it?
It really is. It's so great to see some of the competitors from last year and catch up and see what people have been doing for the year. I mean, it's been really, really good. I've been so chuffed. The venue's been great as well, and had a really good turnout as well. So,
how did you go about choosing your coffee for this year?
So this year I used the roaster I use in the shop. A local guy, Rob Butterworth from Butterworth's Coffee. So I looked through the range of coffees that they have. They have a lot of good single origins. So I looked at one of those and really started to work on that last year. But with the VST change, that kind of changed how I had to prepare my coffee. So, you know, a lot of work, really.
And you've been preparing for a few months?
Yeah, good. I really hit it beginning of the year, so January. But like I said, I chose my coffee last year based upon the results through a normal filter basket. So
you had to do a bit of adjustment.
A little bit of adjustment. Had to go back to basics really and learn how to get those shots tasting the way I want them to taste. Because you know there's a lot of variation. We're using a slightly larger dose this year. The temperature on the machine is higher this year, so that does affect massively the way your coffee tastes in the cup. And I really wanted my espressos to taste good. It's key.
And it's important understanding those elements and variables that can affect the coffee taste, because you have to present and tell the judges what they're looking for.
Absolutely. I mean, you are telling them everything they need to know, and if you don't know it yourself, then how can you pass on your knowledge? So I've been reading lots of internet blogs, you know, going through the forums and just seeing what other people have been dosing at and things like that, just to make sure that I'm doing it right. And there's no better place than looking at the professionals, you know, London professionals, and just seeing what the big boys are doing.
And how's things going in, is it Norwich?
Yeah, Norwich. I run Strangers in Norwich, yeah. It's going really, really well. Since last year, my coffee business has doubled, which is fantastic, you know, results on what I did last year. So it shows how great the UKBC can be for launching a coffee shop, or, you know, at least getting you sort of set in people's eyes as being a specialist, which it was key really for me, and that's kind of why I did it last year.
Because absolutely, it's the second year for you. And if for a new entrant, which obviously you were last year, what one piece of advice would you give that new competitor to the competition?
I think it's a really tricky question because there are so many things, but just go back to basics. Just make the best coffee and rely on your palate. That's more than anything. Ignore the rules. You know, forget this 25-second pour, you know, to achieve 25 ml shot. It's out the window. Look to taste. Look to get your balance of sweetness and acidity and bitterness. They're the key. And if you can do that, then you stand a chance, really. And just be confident in being able to speak with people, really. In the end, you're telling people what you're going to do. That's it. So.
And signature drink, inspiration behind that this year?
I did a play on the flavours within my coffee. So I didn't have a theme as such, but a theme ensued after tasting the coffee. I had really strong maple syrup flavours and Granny Smith apple flavours, so I really wanted to highlight those in my SIG drink, and that's what I did. You know, I made maple syrup cream without maple syrup. I used fenugreek, which gave the same flavour. I then added an apple foam made with Granny Smith apple juice, and that just brought back acidity and balance to the drink. I was really, really happy with the finished result of my drink. Yeah, so that's taken me months of tweaking and twisting and trying and experimenting. And when my coffee shop's closed, there's me stood at 9 o'clock at night making crazy coffees, and not all of them very good. You know, and you get home at the end of the night and you think, not again, please, not again.
It's all worth it, I'm sure. I'm sure.
I love it. I absolutely love being here. I love being involved with UKBC, and just seeing everybody, you know, you guys, and seeing the friends I met last year. It's just lovely, and the sort of the camaraderie is just massive. You know, like baristas who have not got stuff. You know, the other competitors are lending them gear and helping them taste their coffee to make sure it's tasting great. You know, so it's all about helping to make the best experience for everyone, and I think that's amazing. You know, it's a competition, but it's not really competitive, and that's brilliant. That's what I want from coffee.
Love to see the passion, and best luck this year.
Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Highly